This little mite here would turn into a British style icon that graces magazines the likes of Vogue and all sorts. Look at that, actually looking at that, no surprise. It happened to Coleen McLoughlin, and here she is this morning for her first live TV interview since the publication of her new book. It's lovely to see you this morning. The book, you sort of established, it's not an autobiography, is it?
No.
It's basically, it's a story of the last few years of your life.
Yeah.
Is that something that you felt that you needed to do, or did someone approach you and say, we'd love to do this?
No, HarperCollins, who have wrote the book where they wrote Wayne's book and they mentioned something, so we come up with the idea together really, you know, making it a more girly book and putting fashion tips and health and beauty and stuff all into the same, as well as the past 4 years.
But it's a wag-free zone, isn't it? You don't like that term, do you, Coleen?
I start by saying wag, and then I say, you know, it's a wag-free zone from now on, because I just don't like that label. I think it's a bit...
Well, the problem with WAG as a label, and when people think about footballers' wives, use what they might say, well, footballers' wives, it's all about the money, it's all about the labels, and it's not, you know, it's women that aren't necessarily, they've got into the football lifestyle because they want everything that goes with it, as opposed to, you know, really loving the guy that they're with and wanting more out of life.
Yeah, I think there is, you know, there's some girls out there, I've seen it, you know, when you go to clubs and stuff, you know that there's, so, you know, a few girls that go to try and get a footballer, and I've witnessed that, but a lot of it, you know, I speak to older people who Wayne plays with, and they've got wives and kids, and they don't like that term, you know. People think that all footballers' wives and girlfriends are all the same, but we're people as well, we're individuals.
To be honest, it's kind of a small price to pay for the benefits that you get from, you know, living these wonderful life that you have. I was intrigued actually because, I mean, I've read the book and there's a lot of your style and fashion, and I thought that was really interesting, but equally you're very open and you're very honest about your relationship with Wayne as well. Why did you decide to do that and not just focus on the style?
Well, that was part of the last 4 years of my life, you know. I think I come out and it's one of, you know, I've done interviews before and it's the question that's been ruled out. I'm not answering it, and it just keeps coming up and up, and people are saying, you know, why she brought it back up again, and I think the main thing is to get it over and done with, you know, say my say, and I think the book is the best place to do that.
And in terms of sort of, you know, we know the history of your and Wayne's relationship and what happened, you know, with Wayne and all that sort of stuff. It's difficult enough to deal with that sort of thing in life anyway, with whatever happens, and it's not certainly not the worst thing that could happen in a relationship, but to do it in the public eye must focus it in a very harsh sense for you. Yeah,
it is, because, you know, you're walking down the street and you don't know, but people know about your life and your relationship, and I think that's part and parcel of it. You know, once I've done my first interview, I'm out there, you know, I've got to get everything thrown back at me. You know, I've got to take it, but at the end of the day, it's like press have come on and said things about my friends and stuff, and that just annoys me, and I think that is terrible, because I have put myself out there and I've got to take the good and the bad as well.
And you're quite happy that that's a side effect of what you have, the life you lead now?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, and it's all in the past as well, because the two of you are very happy and you're sort of busy planning the wedding?
I wouldn't say busy plan. I've got my 21st birthday first, so, and then I'm engaged to get married, so I do want to get married and maybe have children one day.
And the whole style thing and how you've become this style icon, and how the editor of British Vogue described you as a fashion phenomenon, I think, and beyond that. Is this the sort of thing you always wanted to do?
No, it's mad really. When I wouldn't say I class myself as, you know, a style icon. People tell me that, but I wouldn't go and say, oh, I'm a style icon. And I think as well, the whole we're famous. I've been lucky, and, you know, I've got great opportunities, you know, doing the book, working with Asda, Closer Magazine, everything. And I think it's just, I've been lucky, and I enjoy it. I get people coming up to me in the street and saying, oh, I love what you're wearing, or I even get men saying, oh, my wife loves that bag you've got, and stuff like that, and it's nice, you know.
Do you find that quite strange?
It is sometimes, and even if, like, I'm walking down the street with my mates and someone, I was went to the Lake District with my mate's family the other week, and we were just walking around in the town centre, and some lady come up to me and she said, oh, I was really, like, made up to meet me, and my mate just looked at me and said, say, what's she doing? You know, they just see me as being me and not anyone else.
No,
Auntie Tracy, that's who I'd like to meet.
Yeah.
She's your style heroine, isn't she, Auntie Tracy?
I think so, like Auntie Tracy, yeah. No, she is. She's always been the one. She's been the stylish auntie, and I've always, you know, loved what she's wearing. And still today, you know, we've got the same taste. I think we've turned up on a night out with, you know, the same outfits and stuff, and so one of us gone back and got
I
changed.
bet she loves your cast-offs now, doesn't she?
The whole family
She's
do, I
too
bet.
tiny for
If
me.
you'd like to leave some here, I'd be very interested, by the way.
Colleen, it's lovely to meet you. We didn't get a chance to talk about, the potential Corrie parts and Hollyoaks parts you've been offered. Are we going to see you
The
acting in the
ABC
future?
show in America.
The show, any of these things actually?
I know someone mentioned that, I haven't heard of that. I don't know, no, at the moment I'm happy, once my book's over I'll have a bit more time
But
on
we
my
could
hands,
see you in a soap at some point.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, Coleen, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
There's plenty more of Coleen's pictures, exclusive pictures on the website. Take a look inside her handbag as well. And you can talk to her yourself, a live video web chat at 9:30 on the GMTV website, gm.tv. You can get it on your mobile, text the word mobile to 81189 and follow the
Yeah, and if you want to motivate your lazy child to do his or her homework, she got 10 GCSEs, did our Coleen, and some A stars amongst those, weren't there, Coleen?
Yeah.
She's not just a pretty face, you see. Right, the chef who sang for his